Hello everyone. Today in chapter 3 matrices we are going to discuss about algebra of matrices. Now let us see how the addition of matrices can be possible, as we know that a matrix is an array of an rectangular array of an numbers. Now addition of matrices is possible only if the two matrices are having the same order. That means same order matrix can be added. Now let us see one example. Suppose we are having a matrix A. We are having a matrix A that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. You know the order of the matrix, that is how many rows are there. You can see there are 2 rows and how many columns? There are 3 columns. So the order of the matrix A is 2 into 3. Now your A matrix can be added to another matrix only if that matrix is also having the order 2 into 3. Let us consider one more matrix B like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is again of order 2 into 3. Now addition is possible because their orders are same. So about addition of matrices we should be very clear that their order should be same. Now your A plus B is equal to, in matrix addition your corresponding elements are added. You can see 1 plus 4, this is your 1 plus 4, and next 2 plus 5, this is 2 plus 5, and next 3 plus 6, 3 plus 6. Again 4 plus 7, here it is 4 plus 7, 5 plus 8, 5 plus 8, and next 6 plus 9. So this is how we add the matrices. Now you can just simplify, you will get 1 plus 4 is your 5, 2 plus 5 is your 7, 3 plus 6 is your 9, 4 plus 7, 11, 8 plus 5 that is 13, and 6 plus 9 this is your 50. And again the matrix which is obtained by adding will have the same order. So this is again 2 into 3. So one thing we have seen that the addition can be done in the matrix of the same order. So now let us discuss about the properties of matrix addition. We are having 4 fundamental properties here. Commutative law. Commutative law says that A and B, if A and B are your matrix of same order, then A plus B is equal to B plus A. That means they can be added in any order and your result will not be changed. Now in case of associative law also we have to do the same thing. Here we will be considering 3 matrices of same order. So you can see here A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. You can change the order. This is how associative property of matrix addition is made possible. Now existence of additive identity. Existence of additive identity says that what can you add to any matrix so that the matrix remains the same. We know that if A is a matrix, for example, A is a matrix of 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you add here 0, 0, 0, again 0, just see these 2 matrices are your square matrix. So again what you get is 1, 2, 3, 4. Again it is of 2 into 2. So your existence of additive identity says that to any matrix A, you can add 0 matrix of the same order. That means both the matrix A and 0 matrix should be of same order and you will be getting the matrix A. Now let us move on to the existence of additive inverse. Additive inverse means what can you add to a matrix so that you may get this additive identity. Just see, if you are having the matrix A, then you have to add something here so that you may get 0 matrix. It is very well known that you have to add here minus A. So every matrix A is having its additive inverse as minus A of the same order, because when that 2 are added you get the 0 matrix, or you can say that is additive identity. Now one thing we should know here that This is true only for the addition. But what about subtraction? We know that in simple mathematics also 2 minus 3 is not equal to 3 minus 2. The same thing is true for your matrix also. Your subtraction of matrices is not commutative. That means A minus B is not equal to B minus A. So this is all about addition of matrices and its properties. Thank you.